My name is Daniel King, and I'm from a small town in Delaware called Seaford. I currently am enrolled in a Flagler College. I plan on graduating in the spring of 2021. My major currently is coastal environmental sciences. What made me want to choose that major is that my family, we're pretty much a whole bunch of scientists. I mean, my parents have science degrees. My dad still works in that field. My brother works in that field still. So it's just something I grew up on and just being surrounded by. So I don't know, I just kind of grew up with that passion just through my family. So it's something that I've always wanted to pursue with my life. Outside of school, I do a little bit of surfing, a little skating here and there, and I'm an avid video gamer. What made me choose Flagler is definitely the small school. I'm not a big partier, and the location. Having the beach less than 3 miles away, being a surfer, that's to die for. That on top of the fact that they actually had my major that I was interested in, coastal environmental sciences, really kind of pulled me towards that rather than University of Delaware that I was looking at. In terms of COVID-19 kind of messing with my graduation, I've kind of had a lot of trouble getting my family down. They're very big on being there for that type of stuff, and currently I can only get my mother to come down. Aside from that, I mean, the co-curriculars that they make you do, it's kind of hard since they don't really have any in person anymore. They have kind of a couple here and there through Zooms. But other than that, like classes and everything, it has been too crazy difficult for graduation, getting everything set. So one of my struggles at Flagler is managing my time between the hobbies that I have, surfing and skating, and doing schoolwork. It's kind of hard finding the motivation some days when it's so nice all year almost. COVID-19 definitely made it a lot harder. Focusing on an online class is definitely harder. I mean, just finding the motivation to do Zoom classes and then kind of separate schoolwork from just regular life was pretty difficult initially. I do believe Flagler has helped a little bit with the transition. They've definitely provided a lot of resources to help with online, especially keeping the recordings online, either on Canvas or through Zoom. They pulled back the attendance policy, which was nice. So people that wouldn't be able to make it to class because of being out of state, they wouldn't necessarily have to. Other than that, I did see an email this morning actually that they were going to do, I think, randomized testing throughout this year. So that's really nice. It's going to be all paid for and everything, and it's going to be, I think it's like 125 students get picked every couple weeks. But other than that, I mean, it's kind of been up to a lot of the kids and their personal like agendas, having to like get accustomed to this online stuff, which is not easy. Especially, I know I kind of have it fortunate here. I know some kids don't really have the assets to get everything they need for an online school.